Hallo und willkommen zurück bei Skyforge. Und hier ist wieder ziemlich viel los. Ich mache direkt jetzt weiter mit der Quest, also Hauptstory. Erzwungene Pause.
Oh, it's you, my friend.
So schnell wie möglich da Obergott zu werden.
Reminiscing aloud? Just don't think about it. There are some habits that are harder to get rid of than the man-tides in those old dungeons. I can see that I am the only one who is worried about it. I have quite a few concerns, but I'd rather not waste your time, so I will try to be brief. Over the past centuries, we have clashed with the man-tides more and more often. And their attacks on us no longer appear to be spontaneous and random, but rather like carefully planned combat operations. I was hoping that Nerion's capitulation would do something to help change the situation, but alas, one is forced to admit that this is all rather suspicious.
Also der Untoten bist du, alles klar.
He who has betrayed another once will surely do it again. These are very wise
Hades.
words. I don't understand why Iana disregards
Hades
them.
ist auch ein Gott.
My, what unusual wisdom for someone who is so young. In that case, you won't refuse me your aid, will you? I would like to find evidence that can confirm my suspicions, or something that will be able to dispel them once and for all. You can allow your adepts to handle part of the work, but I would like it if you could take the time to explore the Landberg catacombs personally. That's so. Splendid. It means there's no need for me to warn you about its dangers. I wish you good luck, and I hope that we will be able to ultimately lift the veil of this mystery. Houses were
Quest data
smaller,
added to
the air
archives.
traffic was far
In die
less
Katakomben
dense.
von Landbar muss ich jetzt.
Well, it
Kann ich ja
didn't
gleich über die
exist.
Storyline
Insufficient memory
aktivieren.
space, archiving data.
Aber ich wollte vorher eigentlich mal was anderes noch gucken. Was war dann das? Hier muss ich ja mit den
It is hard to
Flapios im
believe that
Osonital
such a small
finden.
thing like a seed can grow into a tall, strong tree.
Und das hier konnte ich hier vorhin irgendwie nicht starten.
Time flies indeed. The Aelenar I remember was completely different.
Ach so, Björn, ich glaube, du konntest da nicht mitspielen, weil du es noch nicht freigeschaltet hast, die Forschungsbasis Lugran.
And Flavius's laboratory. Well, it didn't exist.
Dann warte ich damit einfach noch, bis du da soweit bist.
It is hard to believe.
Schade, schade. Kann ich ja nicht. Das geht bloß mit mehreren Leuten.
Small world indeed. What is it that brings you here? So I guess that means we're here for the same
Yep.
reason then. After returning from the Mantide caves, I've spent some time thinking about what happened. I had a conversation with Asterius, but didn't learn anything I didn't already know. He's more interested in the past, and I'd like to make sense of the present so that I may peek into the future. I came here to speak with the archaeologists. These are Asterius's men. They've been here for a while. They have been studying the legacy of the ancient... Well, I mean, had been until the Mantides attacked and forced them to abandon their research. What I would like to know is what exactly is luring the Mantides into these desolate halls. Perhaps it is the artifacts belonging to Eli. Remember, we saw several of them in the Mantide caves. They're the same, just in worse condition. These artifacts have the ability to make the Immortals more powerful. If you want to know more about them, then just ask Asterius. He studied them at some point, which is no secret. If you'd like, you can also ask me. And not just about the artifacts. Of course, I remember every single event that Asterius describes in his chronicles. I participated in some, and a few wouldn't have happened had I not been present. Well then, I'm sure you will be able to figure it all out. It's rather hard to say. So many years have passed, I can barely remember. I'm joking. But that's where I have one up on the old rascal. They don't call me the oldest immortal on Aelion for this magnificent beard, you know. Well, not just for this beard. No, I did not meet Eli, and it's still hard for me to come to terms with it. We all appeared too late for that to happen. In the end, perhaps that was his plan all along. Yes, immortals existed before, and even in Eli's times. There is evidence of that in the legends and the ancient texts. Of course, there were far fewer of them back then. Not many remember them, as their deeds were overshadowed by the accomplishments of Eli. But even the greatest of the gods back then needed allies that he or she could rely upon.
Die meisten Quests werden aber erst dann wieder aktualisiert, wenn du nach unten gedrückt hast. Das wird der neue kommen.
Circumstances surrounding what may have occurred, it is one of the many mysteries of our world. Alas, I'd give up a lot for the chance to be able to speak with one of them. We are under the impression that there were two. The first one happened before Eli's coming into existence. The consequences were dreadful. Magic had nearly disappeared from our world. The loss of magic wasn't the people's fault. Rather, Aelion itself seemed to lose its magical potential. It used to be that on the planet, magic flowed around it. It was like a rushing river, but now all that remains is a pathetic little trickle. Only the most talented individuals on Aelion can use magic these days. What used to be child's play has become a tremendous challenge, even for the most skilled adepts who have undergone a lot of training. But every dark cloud has a silver lining somewhere. And that is that magic gave way to science. The disappearance of Eli. One of the greatest shocks that Aelion has ever had to endure. Ah, those are the masterpieces that were created through magical art. In this age of technology, they are extremely hard to come by. It is too bad that their magic has faded over the years. All one needed to do was simply touch the artifact, and it would fill the immortal with great power. Well, to only those who were worthy. You know what? You should try it. Even if the artifact does not respond, think of the fact that it was touched by many heroes, perhaps even Eli himself. It'd be like a handshake through time. Yes, let us get to work.
So, okay, dann gehen wir mal in die Arbeit, ne? Achso, jetzt habe ich bloß noch den... Wen nehmen wir denn? Ne, nehmen wir denn... Paladin... Genau. Was? Ich hab doch hier alles schon abgeschlossen. Kurz in die Hauptstadt. Forschungen.
Activating afterburning mode.
Jetpack benutzen. Das ist die Bewahrer des Todes, höhere finale Schläge aus. Alles klar. Schon wieder. Mann, warum ist der andere so stark? Das immer wenn ich den Combo mache, dann ist schon vorbei mit dem.
Insufficient memory space.
Ich brauche noch 3 finale Schläge. Bin schon tot. Oh Mann. 2 Finale brauche ich noch.
Threat level maximum. Balance of forces changed. Active caution mode.
Okay. Wird so gut.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Die Bewahrer des Todes muss ich töten. Oh Mann, das ist jetzt hier voll einfach, ne? Die ganze Zeit so starke Dinger nehmen.
Movement efficiency increased.
Was sind denn hier die Bewahrer des Todes? Ah, da haben wir ja einen. Und Nummer 1. Kurz auf die Karte gucken. Credits meinst du?
Correct tactical decision detected.
Der macht mir Schaden.
Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.
Deaktivieren, scannen. Was sind denn die Bewahrer des Todes eigentlich? Und da haben wir ja schon einen.
Mission successfully completed. Probability of victory decreased.
Jetzt habe ich voll Angst gehabt, ich schaff's nicht und dann kann ich einen nach dem anderen
Analyzing
weghauen.
system components. Efficiency 100%.
Hey, ich kann dir einen retten.
Object requires thorough examination. Initializing attack protocols.
Ah, da haben wir den letzten Bewahrer des Todes. Ja, da kommt noch einer, wo ich schon fertig habe jetzt. Oh, da können wir einen retten.
Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point.
Okay, wo soll ich hin? Wo soll ich hin? Wo soll ich hin? Zum Treppenabsatz.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
Wie kann ich einen Level 3er fast killen?
Specially dangerous enemy detected.
Jetzt ist aber was schief gelaufen.
Efficient combat.
Stimmt, hier liegen Level 20er. Ich steckt gerade gar nichts mehr. Übel. Übel, was wir mit mir machen. Wo willst du hin? Bleib schon stehen. Hast du irgendwas vor?
Request data added to archives.
Was ist das jetzt hier? Ah, ich hoffe mal. Und wie der Rang ist. Läuft.
Where can we find an immortal? Oh, you seem weird. It's as if you're seeing something else.
Greetings. I've already been asked about the new mission. We'll look through the latest reports. The Mantide activity has increased, but that's not all of it. The eyewitnesses swear that without a doubt, a few of the eyewitnesses recognize Nerion's Templars. It's too bad the Immortals didn't get all of them in the Lamber Forest. This vermin has spread throughout the whole Aeolian, and so has their Hersey. Worshipping the Mantides? I just can't wrap my head about it.
Quest data added to archives.
Und wieder zum Park.
Calls for help detected. Recommended behavior model. Rescuing mortals.
Oder auch eine Runde Fußball spielen hier. Ich meine, muss das doch mal sein. Voll. Mara hier kann Fußball und macht mich trotzdem platt. Ja, keine Ahnung. So. Sind jetzt schon wieder.
Activating
So.
afterburning mode.
Dahinter. Ja, es geht ganz
Large
runter
number of
diesmal.
immortals detected.
Diesmal.
Let me think. Take a look who's here.
Oh, greetings. It's good to see you. Alas, I must depart. We have talked for quite some time.
Young immortals must be completely lost without their wise advisor. I can understand that. Well, go then. I won't keep you any longer. Yes. Let's add up some of the facts. We have learned that the Mantides found a way to use the artifacts of allies. Yes, I am in agreement. The Mantides could not have possibly done it by themselves. But it does make you wonder, who in the world could have helped them? Yes, I had that exact thought as well. It's possible Nerion could have taught them. However, there's just one little thing. Nerion is not clever enough to make sense of this technology all on his own. Even I, with my vast knowledge of the theoretical, have no idea how to put them into practice here. So that must mean that it's something else.
Ich könnte eigentlich auch noch mal kurz schauen, ob irgendwelche Basitionsquests fällig sind.
The Immortals cleared the Landver catacombs of the Mantides, but that was hundreds of years ago. And now they are back once again. But how did they even get there? And further,
Ja, vielleicht kann ich ja neue annehmen.
great numbers.
Wer weiß.
I am in possession of some ancient geologic maps that show evidence of a system of tunnels connecting the Landver catacombs and these huge underground galleries. There could be millions of Mantides hiding in there. I agree, we should not do that. I will come up with a method to verify this theory. And while I am busy with that, you are welcome to follow another lead. I want you to go to Fort Creek and talk to a prisoner who is there. He is the former commander of Nerion's Templars. You can call it intuition. While Liana may trust Nerion, I myself have an uneasy feeling about him. I would ask him directly, but Iana sent him on some important mission, so Nerion won't be back in the capital for quite some time. His name is Liberius. Please come and find me once you get back from your trip.
Mission successfully completed.
Fort Creek.
It's absolutely
Ich muss jetzt nach
impossible.
Fort Creek
I'm
wieder.
a chronic.
Nee, leider nicht. Das ist Story. Story geht ja bloß alleine. Das solltest du jetzt auch machen. Die Story.
There is currently a riot in Fort Creek. Dozens of dangerous prisoners have broken loose. You need to get the situation under control before it gets worse.
Why so cheeky? Come here. Don't be afraid.
Jetzt hauen die mich hier um. Okay, jetzt muss ich mal kurz schauen, ob ich was Besseres habe. Sange, Heine, Hemisphären. Komm, hau mich mal. Achso, ich muss das Ding hier wechseln. Jetzt krieg ich wieder keinen Schaden. Keinen Sphären einsammeln, sind wir doof. Ich wollte mal kurz in die Tasche gucken, vielleicht habe ich was Besseres. 444, 777. Sieben, 59, 78 hab ich da. ...50, 78, Schaden auf Lieder, Schaden gegenüber Dienern. Schaden durch Symbole 10. 16. Schlechter. Auf jeden Fall schlechter. Klingzeit des Gefährten 18%. Verteidigung haben wir da aber drinnen. Okay, sonst haben wir nichts mehr. Den Rest verkaufen. Weg und weg damit.
Warning! Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point.
Weiter geht's.
Check the pockets, you imbecile. We need the money when we get out.
Dass man diese Heine entfernen so aufnehmen kann, ohne dass man Schaden genommen hat. Kaum macht man Schaden hier. Jawohl. Ah, jetzt ist er weg. Die schlagen sich selber. Ja, im Gefängnis bin ich gerade.
Active caution mode. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Okay, jetzt waren noch 4 Stück davon. Ich habe auch Albtraumlevel. Netter wahrscheinlich.
Threat level maximum.
So, 4 Stück von den Zerner. Ja, es geht locker. Boss habe ich hier auch noch. Noch 2 von den Dingern auf.
Dangerous enemy neutralized.
Jetzt habe ich gemeint, so ein Wächter.
Let's make things clear. I don't need any trouble. I'm just standing here waiting until it's over. Ha! Should I? They take whoever wants to go, but I'll pass. I have half a year left. I don't want it to become perpetual. Not quite. But I've had enough of this place. It used to be a fort. Then they built chapels all around it. I bet you have one here as well. The area became safe. They withdrew the garrison and turned the fort into a maximum security prison. Not even once. What's more, no one has escaped the prison in its history. No one. Can you imagine that? The guards are impressive here. Well, we're impressive. Cultists happened. Pyromaniacs who love playing with fire. Complete nutcases. Once they locked these guys up here, it all went downhill. Yeah, even I almost fell for their nonsense about the holy fire. But I had enough brain cells to stay away. But others, if you find Sictus, a tall and lanky fellow, a tattoo on his face, ask him. He used to be in the sect and saw what it was like. I have no idea. Of course, I could sense something brewing. Well, forthcoming as they called it. And then there was an explosion.
Was kannst du
All
einsetzen?
cells opened. The guards were slaughtered before they could blink. It was a massacre.
Ja,
The
eigentlich
security
schon.
systems went crazy. I never thought I'd be glad to hear that.
Ich glaube, ich gehe in die falsche Richtung, kann es sein? Ja. Immer in die falsche Richtung.
Guys, I need some help here. Don't touch me, I'm wounded.
Nicht anfassen.
Considering the circumstances, yes. This bastard broke my rib and then tried to burn me alive. If I didn't have a shank with me. About one of these crazy freaks? Fire worshippers? These psychopaths could give the cultists of Thanatos a run for their money. More than I wanted to. I was in the sect for some time. Professional curiosity. I'm a former special correspondent. When I realized what was going on, I tried to leave quietly, but they took it to heart. Declared me a heretic and traitor, and tried to burn me. Not a good day to be me, I know. A bunch of psychopaths made up a religion and started to make sacrifices. Human sacrifices. To Eli. Can you imagine something like that? They have their own Eli, a burning one. And he's not the humanist Aelion remembers him to be. The fire worshippers believe that he will rise again and wage vengeance upon the invaders and the immortals that dare to call themselves gods. The fire worshippers think that Eli is the only true god, and the rest are rotten pretenders. What do you associate with fire? Rage, wrath, destruction? Everything that the fire worshippers attribute to Eli. They also believe that the Wardens of Fire are the holy executors of his will. It's completely crazy, I'm telling you. This is where they relate to the Wardens of Fire, meaning they hate the Wardens of Water, but could care less about everything else. Their intentions are good enough. Bring back Eli, save Aelion, steer everyone in the right direction. As for the Immortals and Adepts, meaning the leaders of heretic cults, those will need to be burned. No, not in the ordinary fire. The sectarians believe in the holy flame that is able to burn a god. But I've noticed that the fire worshippers burn everyone they don't like, so that's a predictable verdict. Why would I be worried? I'm talking to an immortal right now, which means this chaos will be over soon, and I'll finally make it to the infirmary. Yes, the riot won't sort itself out. Good luck.
Dankeschön.
Balance of forces changed.
Keep looking. He must still be around somewhere. Watch out! Behind you!
Specially dangerous enemy detected.
Ich hau mich hier mit dem Paladin einfach durch. Ja, jetzt hat das wieder unterbrochen. Mist.
Probability of victory decreased. Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.
Ah, da ist noch einer zum Reden.
It's been a while since I saw something like that. I was in the front back then. This thing caused a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, the problem is solved, so accept my gratitude. Liberius is right in front of you. You know I fought for him, right? That's why they locked me up, declared me a traitor, ripped my shoulder straps off, took my medals that I'd earned with blood and sweat. And you know what? When I'm out, I'll draw my sword for Nerion again. Because I believe in him. Nerion has a plan to protect Aelion. He will destroy everyone who will try to stop him, even if it's the people of Aelion. Iana? Ha! He's not afraid of her. Nerion won't stop halfway through. He won't leave Aelion to the mercy of fate. If you don't believe me, head for the Avestan Tower. You'll see everything with your eyes.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Wo kommt denn jetzt her?
Further combat hampered.
Oh, ich will mich die ganze Zeit umschneiden, ne? Doch nicht so leicht, wie ich gedacht habe eigentlich am Anfang. Wäre ja auch langweilig, wenn es einfach wäre.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
You know what your problem is? I don't believe in gods.
Heavens, I didn't sign up for this at the...
Switching to worry mode.
You'll regret standing in my way.
Das will nicht schaden.
Your problem is? I don't believe in God.
Evasive maneuver failed.
Nope.
Signs of life absent. Recommended behavior model vengeance. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
So, der Boss hier.
Vulnerability level increased.
Ja, direkt vor mir steht er. Hält aber aus hier.
Efficient combat.
Daneben.
details added to personal file.
So, muss ich hier noch mit jemandem reden zufällig? Nee. Und wieder Rang S. Ich habe jetzt so viele Credits schon angehäuft, ne? Für was denn? Ja, die Credits, die kann man fürs Pantheon ausgeben. Aber wir haben ja keine Mitglieder. Und ich. Du und ich sind drin. Ja, jetzt sind schon zu viele wahrscheinlich woanders mit drinnen. Story. Aber jetzt gehen wir mal ganz kurz. Obwohl, machen wir Story bei der erzwungene Pause. Wenn die ziemlich stark sind, aber das macht ja nichts.
Thank the gods.
Finde Verstecke, sammle heilende Sphären.
There's a cache not far from you. I can tell you its exact coordinates. But why spoil the fun of you blindly searching for it?
Und das erste Versteck schon gefunden. Macht mal Schaden. Macht Schaden. Danke. Oh, macht Schaden. So. Ja, danke. Ich komme näher. Ja. Hast du was vergessen, dass du Rang A hast? Los, super. Den heiligen Kugeln ist auch irgendwie ein bisschen doof. Dass wir manchmal Schaden machen, das dauert schon eine Weile. Ich bin Roboter? Glaube ich aber nicht. Check mal dein Internet. Jo.
Reminder. Regular warranty maintenance required.
Ich glaube, hier hinten ist nichts mehr versteckt, auch vielleicht unten.
Active caution mode.
Ganz langsam angreifen, nicht auf ja Schaden machen hier. Hier, fahr. Okay, das ist da drinnen. Ja. Die Story, die könnte man locker auch zu zweit machen. Wenn jeder die gleiche Quest hat, weißt du?
Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point.
So, dann hole ich mir meine letzte heilende Kugel noch. Da brauche ich nicht mehr drauf achten.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Combat log created.
Die fallen einfach um. Abhau mich. So, was ist dann? Scheiße.
Probability of victory decreased.
Heilende Sphären noch, aber keine mehr, okay. Ich kann hier einfach mal loslegen hier. Ja, und jetzt kriege ich Schaden, ne, ohne Ende. klar.
Insufficient memory space.
Nur?
Archiving data.
8000, okay. Was ist denn das schon wieder angestellt?
Greetings, Defender. We didn't expect to see you here. What should we do? Help them? Our orders don't say anything about that, so we're just
Was
watching.
machst du denn
There
noch
are
immer?
3 things you can watch forever: the fire burning, the water flowing, and others working. The man-tides are doing all the dirty work. We're just here to observe and make sure everything goes according to plan. Their workers aren't that bright. Who do you think? Iana? We now serve Nerion, the future great god and ruler of Aelion. Which is what exactly? I'll tell you. He's saving Aelion from destruction. Do you think the humanity stands a
Oh
chance?
Mann, ey. Ja, was machst denn du auch immer?
Oh, really? We're just defending ourselves. Do
Vielleicht ist
you
auch beim
think we can do
Neustart
that
wieder normal.
forever? On the contrary, it's our key to victory. The man-tides are far more complex creatures than us. It's time we accepted that. Nerion is the only god not afraid to face the truth and take it for what it is. People are doomed. Oh yes, and he let us in on it. Captain Icarus,
Mission
come
successfully completed.
in. Roger. For
Hier,
Nerion.
jetzt, los. Wie hier den kämpfen. Ja, was jetzt? Das sind doch meine Verbündeten.
Don't spare anyone.
Warum seid ihr auf einmal Feinde? Der ist voll stark.
Evasive maneuver failed. Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Ha, eingefroren. Die haben mich eingefroren.
Requesting updated
Muss ich auf einmal
instructions.
gepasst haben, ja.
Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
Sind jetzt diese Eier wieder. Vorne ist eins. Ein Versteck brauche ich noch. Okay, ich komme näher.
Caution mode.
Oh, ich bin sehr nah dran.
Updates
Haben wir's
downloaded.
ja.
Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Noch das versteckte Eieiei. Ey, da liegt er noch.
Initializing attack protocols.
Alle Insekten gebrutzelt. Ach, mich verfolgen schon ein paar Viecher. Ah, was ist hier? Ach so, das ist Bewahrer. Stück.
Reminder.
Yeah.
Regular warranty maintenance required. Probability of victory decreased.
So, nicht weg.
Movement efficiency increased.
Am I late? I wanted to help, so I got here, fast as I could. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Did Herida not teach you to look with your heart? Your prejudice, it has wounded me. No need for you to bother. I'll just report it myself. You can do that as well. Make sure to be safe, okay? Are you really under the impression that I control every single Mantide and Templar on Alien? Is that what you think? I do what I can, working my tail off to help Iana. And this is what I get in return? But enough joking. For I have no affiliation with these people.
Meine nickt immer bloß.
They wear my Templar's uniform, that's true. But who are they really? The dead are good at keeping secrets. Not all of my people accepted the fact that I surrendered. There are even some who say that my mind is being controlled by IA. I came here just to convince these poor bastards.
Hi, Leon.
I wanted to urge them to accept my new path as their own. But I see that you have taken care of everything already. Well, that's fine by me. And on that note, I shall leave.
Quest data added to archives.
Das habe ich gemeint, der greift mich hier auch an. Ja, ganz gut. Und hier läuft es auch richtig super, ey. Ich bin jetzt bald Level 100 schon. Und zwar ja so gut geht.
Analyzing system components.
Hau einen Rang S raus nach dem anderen. Das macht mir immer noch richtig Spaß, das Spiel.
Efficient combat.
Die sind doch alle mit, Jörn.
Dangerous enemy neutralized.
Jawohl, noch ein Rang S. 28.000 wieder. Okay, jetzt muss ich wieder ins göttliche Observatorium. Schon lange keine Trophy mehr aufgetaucht.
Large number of immortals detected.
Komisch, dass ich die 100 Bosse noch nicht habe, also... Ich habe sie noch nicht bekommen. Gibt es hier so eine Art Statistik, wie viele man schon gekillt hat und so? Hier Herausforderung. Herausforderungen, Kampagne. Hier. Abenteuer. Invasionen. Feiertage. Suche 500 Abenteuer in einer Gruppe. Abenteuer. Monsterjäger, töte 100 Bosse, ja. Habe ich eigentlich schon bekommen. Die Trophäe nicht. Oder habe ich die bekommen, ohne dass ich es gecheckt habe? Tatsächlich. Okay. Tatsächlich schon bekommen die Trophäe. Ha. Alles klar. Asterio, so bist du da hinten. Hab ich's vergessen, in irgendein Video reinzuschreiben.
Your own affairs no longer matter.
I don't think I could agree with you anymore. We spoke about Nerion. I expressed all of my concerns to Iana, and believe it or not, I must admit, I think I was wrong about him. Iana managed to convince him. She said Nerion is as devoted to Aelion as you or me. The Templars loyal to Nerion laid down their arms. I believe those who ravaged the village had joined the Mantides. It's no wonder to me that they did something like that. These people committed treason twice. First they betrayed Aelion, and then their very own god, even though their god was mistaken. I don't think it's possible. Iana keeps a watchful eye on him. Her people are monitoring his every step at all hours of the day. If he even tried to contact anyone, I am sure Iana would know about it immediately. Well, at any rate, Nerion is not our main problem. Our problem, if you still remember, is the threat we're facing posed by the Mantides. So I request that you focus on that. If Nerion is guilty of something nefarious, he'll give himself away one way or another.
I thought you lost my tail and can keep my end of the bargain. Contact me as soon as possible.
Movement efficiency increased.
Und wieder zurück zum Park. Schick mich schon wieder hin und her. Wie auch immer halt in der Kampagne. Ganz normal.
Like I promised, information that will help your investigation. A few hours ago, our enemy attacked a town and abducted several people. There's a first time for everything, have no doubt. It was them. As far as I know, the attackers met unexpected resistance from the locals, and someone got killed. I'll send you the coordinates. It's on the Don Plateau. You have a chapel there. Better keep a low profile. I warned you about the Brainwash Society, didn't I? Send your adepts, or better yet, ask the local followers to do it. They'll get to the place and search for evidence much sooner. Very well. I'll be waiting for the results. Stay in touch.
Quest data added to archives.
Erst zum Park, dann ins Observatorium und dann wahrscheinlich nochmal im Park.
How can your followers serve you? I'll organize the search right away. I asked your local followers for help. They searched through the town. I think we have what you need. This is a mechanoid memory block and a few other unusual looking components. Our engineers failed to determine what models they came from. And they know they're mechanoids. That I guarantee.
Mission successfully completed.
Okay. Jetzt fliege ich noch schnell zum Forschungszentrum. Und dann mache ich jetzt mal eine kurze Pause, ehrlich gesagt. Muss jetzt mal was essen. Also Leute, thanks for watching. Bis gleich dann. Ciao.